Japanese people constitute 97.9% of the population of the country of Japan. Japan is an archipelago or string of islands on the eastern edge of Asia, and the four main islands are Hokkaido, Honshu, Shikoku, and Kyushu. Kimono is the traditional dress of Japan for women, and yukata for men that are made from natural fabrics. You want to know positive characteristics of Japanese people? Well, they have the values of being polite, respectful, and helpful to others, especially when it comes to foreigners. They are honesty in dealing with others, have respect for order and cleanliness. They are very hardworking as well. They work well in groups, and some of their core values are thinking of others and doing their best. Japanese people tend not to be fond of being too friendly. They don't like aggressive approaches, as you could tell from the Japanese greetings way. However, it is true that Japanese people tend to observe others before we get closer to them. Conversely, once they open their mind, you can make strong relationship with them. So if you want to make Japanese friends, it is important to understand those nurtures the Japanese people they have and figure out the ways to communicate with them. But it is different when they are drinking. Drinking is the best chance to make friends with Japanese people. Japanese culture is rich in values and heritage handed down for generations. It honors art, literature, and poetry. People are taught not to maintain eye contact with others because too much eye contact is often considered disrespectful. The two main religions in Japan are Shinto and Buddhist. Shinto is a Japanese religion, while a Buddhist was imported in the 6th century from China. Hatsumeyamari, meaning shrine visit, is a precious family tradition for the close loved ones of a newborn baby. Parents bring the baby to a Shinto shrine for this special rite of the passage. Seijin Nohe, or Coming of Age Day, is another rite of passage in Japanese culture. It welcomes into adulthood those who have turned age 20. Sumo, a Japanese style of wrestling and Japan's national sport. It originated in ancient times as a performance to entertain the Shinto deities. The most famous Japanese festivals are Gion Festival in Kyoto, the largest parade in Japan which started in the 80s when there was an epidemic similar to the coronavirus. Awa Odore Festival in Tokushima, a dance festival held during the Obon Week, the week when the spirits of the deceased are believed to visit the world. Nibota Festival in Aomori, a festival dedicated to ancient warriors in northern Japan. The three most important celebrations in Japan are the New Year's Day. Japanese people visit a shrine after the midnight on December 31 to make a wish. Second, the Cherry Blossom Celebration in April. It is a custom to have a picnic under the cherry trees. And third, the Obon holiday in August. Japanese people visit their hometown to commemorate the spirits of those who passed away. In Japan, people greet by bowing to one another. A bow can range from a small nod of the head to a deep bend at the waist. Generally, bowing is a mark of respect and emphasizes social rank between people. Offering business cards is a must in Japan. You need to receive it using both hands. Making slurping sound when eating. It is a way of saying that the food is delicious. Shaking hands or hugging is not usual when meeting a loved ones. Bow is an only way of acknowledging. Kneeling or siza is a formal way to sit. Giving the money directly to the cashier is a sign of disrespect. It should be put in the money tray. And passing food to a friend using chopstick is a huge no, because in Japanese culture and funerals, the deceased person bones are passed between people with chopsticks. You can't see trash cans in public areas in Japan, but everywhere it is still clean. If there is, it is only in convenience stores or in parks. The purpose of this is to eliminate spreading of garbages in the city. The traditional cuisine of Japan is washoku. It is based on rice with miso soup and other dishes. Side dishes often consist of fish, pickled vegetables, and vegetable cooked in broth. Sushi. Sushi is the most famous Japanese dish and the first thing people think of when they think of Japanese cuisine. It's more than just food, it is an art form. Sashimi. Sashimi refers to thinly sliced raw fish or seafood. It can even refer to different types of raw meat. It's basically sushi minus the vinegared rice. Ramen. Like sushi, ramen is Japanese food favorite and one of the best dishes you can eat in Japan. It refers to a noodle soup. Tempura. Tempura is a traditional Japanese cooking method that involves deep frying seafood or vegetable coated in a light batter made with cold water and soft cake flour. Unagi. Unagi is a freshwater eel. It isn't to be confused with anago, which is saltwater or conger eel. Japan is one of the best countries for food, not just in Asia, but in the world. Best places to visit in Japan are Mount Fuji. Japan's Mount Fuji is an active volcano about 100 kilometers southwest of Tokyo. Kenkakuji is one of the most popular buildings in Kyoto, a Buddhist temple. Fushimi Inari Taisha. Fushimi Inari Taisha is one of the most popular sites in Kyoto, the Shrine of the Thousand Torii Gates. Kiyomizu-dera, Temple of the Pure Water Spring, is also a Buddhist temple in Kyoto. Arashiyama. Arashiyama's Sagano Bamboo Forest, or Bamboo Grove, is both locally famous and world-renowned. Tokyo Skytree, the world's tallest tower at 634 meters, and Osaka Castle. It is an 8-story castle and one of the great landmarks in Osaka. What makes Japanese unique? Japanese is unique because of its architecture, art, traditions, and crafts. Also, it is a worldwide known pop culture, including anime and video games. It's something that definitely only Japan can offer. No other country contains the same characteristics. That's all. Thank you for watching.